like J.Brock, cause I can score with a second on the clock.
Let's talk about getting this money in this music industry. Was your very first check $2.97 in 2014?
Yes.
Now, this is a good thing because this is the part that everybody don't hear about. They think I'm a rap and I'm just gonna blow up.
Right.
But what about this $2.97 kept you going?
Man, to never have that shit show up on a goddamn check ever again.
Like, how could you send me that?
Like, what the fuck? Ugly.
But you got paid though.
I did get paid.
Yeah. So that was something to be thankful for. And now that had to show a lot of promise though. I mean, did it show you anything like promise?
Yeah, like on the road to like doing this shit, you know what I'm saying? I don't get really discouraged, but you know, sometimes you need extra gas in the tank to keep going. Yeah. You know, certain things will pop up like, you know, you might have a rough year, but then turn around like, damn, my song in the movie. You know what I'm saying? Or boom, I'm going on tour. You know, it's always, God does things like that. You know, it's always like, here it goes. Like, here goes something else. And you just keep going.
And that's my thing. You have to start small before you can go big. That $2.97 turned into how you make your living.
Yeah, for
you know
sure.
what I'm saying? But you had to get that $2.97 first. You know what I'm saying? On the real.
$2.
That $3 check. They should have just rounded off and gave you $3, man. I mean, goodness gracious. Now we got to give a big RIP to your big bro Aaron, who put you up on Baron Davis, who would later tell you that you are his favorite rapper. Now you would lose your big bro in July of 2014, and the last thing he told you was he'd be back in the morning. Now, what type of trauma was that? Because you just talked to him. You know, you hear a lot of people talk about that. I just talked to him. You know, what type of situation was that for you mentally, knowing that I just spoke to him and now he's gone?
Damn. It was a shock to me, like, because I don't know, I didn't get it, because it's like, I mean, it was cancer, but it's like, it's such a good dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think about myself, 22, 23. I was out trying to make moves for myself. I wasn't hanging around no younger kids and trying to, you know, instill in them the right path. You know, that's what he was doing. 23, 24, he picking us up, going to the park. 22, I wanted to be around some bitches. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. That just wasn't his motive. So then when he had got some kids, you know, he had kids, it was just like, man, I just know he's going to be the greatest dad ever. And then for that to get cut short, it's just like, it was senseless to me. But as far as him saying that, I mean, I kind of like, you know, his girl was saying shit, but I kind of was putting shit together myself. I'm like, I was reading up, you know, I'm like, damn, this ain't hospice, but it's kind of like it, you know what I'm saying? You pressing the bell, like you pressing the button for medicine every couple of minutes. It's like, you know, it looked like I didn't want to say it, but I'm like, damn, it's kind of like on your last leg here. And, you know, I seen him, I went in there and, you know, he was kind of like not really in his right state of mind. So I told him I was gonna come see him in the morning, and he was like, okay, well, I'll see you in the morning. And shit, I got the call at like 4 a.m, like he passed away.
Devastating.
Yeah,
that's tough, man. And you know, in life, that's just a part of life, and that's really the hard part to accept about life. It's like, man, but all of us got a day.
Yeah, we do.
And you just got to make the most out of the time that you're here and leave your print, man. Man, rest in peace to big bro, man. That's crazy.
Rest in peace, man.
Man, so 2014. Now, 2014 was a year, okay? You had a lot of stuff going on in 2014. 2014, you would become a manager at Universal Studios, right? You got your first apartment. And is this when you got your Challenger?
Yeah.
You were smashing the Challenger thing.
Yeah,
smashing the Challenger thing.
For sure.
Now, working at Universal Studios, becoming a manager, what type of, was that the goal?
I don't think initially it was, but like I just needed some money at the time, you know, like I was with my first baby mama at the time, and she kind of was like really like kind of steered me to even a job, because I was finna think about other things, you know. You know, so but she was like, this can help you fund your music or whatever. But I had no investors at the time. So I get out there working the first couple of days as a regular employee. It's hot as fuck. So I'm like, I'm not gonna be out here doing this shit
Yeah.
for the whole summer.
Let that go. Yeah.
So, but I just noticed, like, you know, it was a job where it was like a lot of fast turnovers, a lot of like, you know, teenagers who's going to college and shit like that. So it's not gonna be a lot of people staying here. So I'm like, what's the goal here? Okay, you got to take a gang of motherfucking pictures. Well, I'm finna go overboard so that way when the summer come, I don't have to be outside. That just was my thing. So then I did that shit in like 2 months, killing it. 2 months, and they was like, "Man, you ever thought about being a manager?" I was like, "Actually,
I wouldn't mind.
I would not mind." So then, yeah, that's how it came.
Yeah. Now, okay, 24. Okay, so it sounds like this is the point where you hadn't dropped the tape in 2 years. You needed to step back and reevaluate everything and focus on what you want in life, right? And then shortly after that, you would drop Manchester Playlist. Okay, so is this is what you were describing as far as trying to figure out what you're gonna do and things like that. Yep. How thankful for you are you about this moment in your life, and how much did you need that moment to prepare you to propel you to where you are today?
Man, I needed that moment more than I knew at the time. You know, I feel like that was a pivotal time in my life. Like, I was at a crossroad and I didn't know it, you know. I didn't know where I was going to go, but then that path led me there. And then I felt what it was like to put money into my own music and take my shit serious. And so that's why I have the work ethic and the hustle I have now today because of that. You know, like when I started fucking with Diamond Lane, I was self-sufficient. I didn't need nobody to find me a videographer. I didn't need nobody to find me beat makers and shit like that. I came with the full package already, just being out there hustling on my own.
You know what? Like Nipsey Hussle said, he know how to do everything on his own. You know, I heard LaRussell say that. Like LaRussell said, he can do everything on his own.
Facts.
You did engineer, cover arts, everything. How important is that moment for every artist? Or like, do you feel like you can't make it if you don't know how or you don't go through that period?
I mean, shit, you can. Some people hit the lottery, you know, but in today's day, like, you know, you're going to need to learn how to do a lot of that shit. You know what I'm saying? You can't just, I feel like the days of just being an artist is over. You know, you can't just lay back and be like, I'm going to go rap. Like, it's not going that way.
I'm gonna go rap. And you know what? I feel like, you know, dealing with a lot of people in the industry, a lot of people just don't respect that.
What you mean?
Don't just think you're just gonna hop in the booth and become a rapper nowadays. I mean, that's just kind of what people kind of say a lot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? How do you feel about people who feel that about your profession?
I mean, I don't know. I kind of just be on my own thing. Like, I don't really be giving too much thought, like, about what somebody else is doing.
For sure.
You know, if they want to fucking do it till they knock themselves out, fine, you know, because I give everybody a shot. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah. But see, everybody ain't been through the hell weeks. Everybody ain't been through that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that was funny because that was the first time I ever heard about a hell week when it came to rapping. Hearing you talk about that.
Damn.
But that's what makes, that's the separation. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When, like you said, the first time you met Problem, you threw him some songs, he knocked him out real quick. What's next?
Man.
That hell week that he done been through countless of times.
That's like...
it's like, that's what makes you a professional.
That's what make LeBron break the scoring record.
Facts.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Because at the offseason, he going to spend that $1 million to make sure his body right. He going to go above and beyond.
Facts.
Small shit like that.
Yeah.
When niggas ain't at the gym, you at the gym, that's the separation.
And see, you got to be willing to do the things that everybody else ain't willing to do.
Exactly.
In order to get to where everybody else can't go. And that's what makes all of the difference.
Yeah,
now,
when
speaking
it's over,
of that,
you need to put the little words right there and clip that up so I can put that on my shit. That's some real motherfucking game right
Shout
there.
out to Les Brown because that was in the words of the great Les Brown, man. Now, we know the story. 2016, you know what I'm saying? Problem was drunk. AirPlane James was only supposed to do a chorus. He did a whole verse and Deaf Ears was born.
Yeah.
But prior to that, it was all... We ain't paying attention to him. We just overlooking him. But you took advantage. Like they say, you give a nigga an inch and he take a mile, and it worked out.
Yeah.
It worked out.
And I ain't going to say niggas was like, man, we ain't fucking with you. But it just, you know. Niggas
You had to work your way up.
Yeah, like niggas is they got their own rollouts. They
Yeah.
got this going. I'm really not a thought though. You know,
Yeah.
it sounds cool. I'm a cool
Yeah.
nigga to hang out with, but
Yeah.
shit, I ain't got no motion.
Yeah.
I really don't at the time. So,
Yeah.
but like Bird said, you know, half the battle is showing up.
Half the battle was showing up. Come on now. You
And
gotta
I was showing
understand that.
up.
You gotta understand that when you don't have no motion and you around all these people that got all kind of motion, where you ever find yourself discouraged to be around that, knowing that it really at that point in time you wasn't ready to bring nothing to the table.
Hell no, because I always felt like I had something to fucking bring to the table.
That's right.
Like,
Confidence.
You know, my confidence was like, man, I'm here. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I may have not got on songs, but I'm like, shit. If like, I think it's probably fucked with me too though, because if he asked me some shit, I'm not just finna be like, yeah, that shit hard because him.
Yeah.
I'm like, nah, I think you should say it like this.
Okay.
You know?
Okay, so y'all have had some of those conversations to where you didn't agree with everything that was going on.
1,000%.
Now, what was okay? Because as a brotherhood, you can argue with your best friend. Y'all straight after that.
Yeah.
Have y'all had some moments like that?
Me and Prop, nah, it was one night. It was one night, man, this nigga's a studio rat, bro. Like, he's like, I don't even, you know what I'm saying? Like, you think of the niggas like Wayne, I would put him in that category.
Which is one of your main influences.
Like work ethic, like, you can leave Prop in the studio by himself, and he's gonna come out with the album written, produced, arranged, mixed, mastered, all by himself. So, it was one night, man, I don't know what the fuck. Like, I don't remember exactly what it was, but it was like, I was ready to dip. Like, I'm my own person though, you know, like, just because another nigga standing in the studio all night, that's not me. I value my sleep. Like, you feel me? Like,
I feel you, bro. Me too.
I'm an early nigga though. Like,
me.
I'm gonna get in the studio in the morning. Like, nighttime sessions don't work for me for real.
Yeah.
I want to go to sleep.
Yeah.
So, you know, I don't know. They caught me though. They caught me on the late night. I'm like, shit, man, I'm about to dip. He like, you know, he got the popping it. Like, you know, I don't know. It wasn't popping it, but he was just like, man, this is what niggas do. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, cool.
Yeah.
But nigga, I'm going home. Nigga.
Cool. The way he said cool, man. Do you?
You feel me?
Yeah.
So he was just like, man, hell no, man, load up a beat, man. You know, let's go song for song, like type shit. I'm like, look, brother,
I'm out of here. I'm checking out.
I'm out of here.
Hey, no, I know cap. I done been like that too. Been out with the homies. They already know, like, bro.
The homies is definitely like that, bro.
Yeah, no,
they will kidnap your ass, and you will be out on.
How many, bro? You know how many times I didn't ruin a couple nights. I didn't ruin a couple nights.
All right, but see, if you with the homies, it ain't no ruin. Like, you going. I don't even know how to explain this, but you're going.
Nah, my energy completely just flipped upside down. The homies was like, nah, this nigga got to go home, bro. He ain't,
they don't give a fuck about none of that. You could be falling asleep in a strip club.
No, that's true. That's
nigga,
true.
You're here.
That's true. And they still trying to find something else to do. I'm like, bro, it is 3 a.m.
Yeah.
Let's go home.
I don't operate like that.
Yeah,
man.
bro, I hate
don't know.
that.
I'm not a late night nigga, bro.
But in this industry, you kind of have to adapt that skill.
Yeah. I fell asleep in the studio the other night.
Yeah. That's
My
just what
manager
it
was
is.
like, bro, gotta stop falling asleep.
We got to keep bro.
You gotta start booking earlier sessions. Man.
Yeah, facts. You know, but see, that's the thing, though. That's just a part of the game. You know what I'm saying? Once you adapt to that, I don't know, man, because I be up late nights. I ain't gonna cap. Last night, I was up to about 11 o'clock at night, making sure I had everything right for the day.
Them niggas,
That was late to me because I was dead ass tired. Nigga, I was ready to go to sleep. I had to tell myself, I had to tell myself, you got to stay up. You got to work like a 1%er. Bro, I could have washed the dishes and took I'm gonna tell you, like, took my son to get his hair cut. That took 2 hours.
Oh, man.
Okay, I mean, it took 2-3 hours. I had to go pick him up from school, took him to get his hair cut, was sleepy as hell at that point, got home, had to clean up, had to give him a shower. I'm ready to go to sleep. But I'm like, nah, I got to make sure I get my notes right for the interview.
That was me this morning.
Yeah, I'm like, but that's what it takes. Now, I want to talk about this, man. 2019, the Louisiana Fried Chicken merch, you know what I'm saying? East Side, South Central, beautifully put together. You know what I'm saying? Now, Louisiana Fried Chicken, why does that resonate so much with you besides having that New Orleans background?
Man, if you're from the East Side of South Central, it's like a staple.
Yeah, fact.
You feel me? Like, shit, you ain't got no money. You got $10. You feel me? You go half with your best friend, bust down a riverboat.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
What is a riverboat? I don't know what that is.
You know what that is?
Nah, I don't.
I'm not even going to tell you what it is. When you in the section, Go to Louisiana and order your riverboat.
A riverboat.
Just say I want a riverboat.
I don't know what the hell that is, but shout out to that. Would you say there's any other fried chicken that's better than Louisiana's fried chicken?
I'm not gonna do that on here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Louisiana fried chicken. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he trying to
East Side special.
Yeah,
you know
he trying to get his
so,
endorsement deal. You know what I'm saying? No, I was just playing. Now, shout out to that. Because August 21st. But wait, you wrote some songs for Warren G on Nate Dogg's birthday.
Damn, I did. This nigga's like fucking the top detective.
Now, what is it like connecting with Warren G? I've actually came across him like once or twice. Never really had a conversation with him. What was it like coming across Warren G?
That nigga's like your dad.
Yeah.
that nigga's like your cool ass uncle, bro.
Super smooth.
You're gonna meet him, bro, and it's gonna be like you knew him your whole life.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
that's dope.
Bad Luck set it up, man. Bad Luck is like, man, he's just genuine ass, real ass person. He like, man. Warren G had reached out to him like, man, I want you to write some shit. Yeah. He like, man, look, bro.
I'm gonna send a little homie.
Fuck with the young.
Yeah, I'm gonna send a little homie. Yeah,
but it ain't like, you know, like Warren G is making sure the business and everything is straight. So that could be, you know what I'm saying, a good thing for Bad Luck. So it's not like he just like, I don't want to do it. He's just like, man, this young nigga is in position right now. He doing his shit. Same way I even got really like a light on me for real.
Yeah. Shout out to Bad Luck.
Luck was supposed to, I got pretty much his marketing budget. Yeah.
That's what's up.
You feel me? He was supposed to drop. He was like, man, spend the money on playing.
That's what's up. Shout out to Luck for that.
Real one.
Man, for real, man. Shout out to Bad Luck for that, man. I hope to meet Bad Luck one day. Yeah, he seems like a hell of a cool dude.
Yeah, he's a real one.
August 16, 2021, you got the call for House Party. You know what I'm saying? And there was a lot of things going on for you in that month of August. Mm-hmm. When you got that call, was you kind of like, is this real?
Man, I don't know. It was so much shit going on at the time, though.
Yeah,
like, it was like overflow of emotion. Like, I'm like, man, that was one of those moments where it was like, man, when you like, God, give me a sign, God be giving you them signs. You know, that was one of them signs, like, keep going. But I was like, I really didn't relish and live in the moment until I showed up there. Or actually, until I left there.
Okay, why is that?
I don't know. Like, I was just... Man, like when you enroll out and you just doing all of this shit, it's kind of like you forget that, man, this is the shit that you always wanted to do. So, you know, you be treating that shit like a job sometimes, though. Like, okay, boom. Okay, I'm going to do this like this, and then this shit's going to come out this way. It's just like everything becomes content, you know? So it wasn't until I left, like, nigga, did I just fucking, I'm in a movie.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, so, but like, as it leading up to it, I'm just like, shit, well, I got to prepare for tour. And then, you know, then that day, it was just like, man, I don't even mean this in the most humble way. It was just another day. Yeah. But then when I left, I was just like, I kind of got geeked in my car, like, damn.
And he had your shirt on, right? In front of LeBron James.
That shit was trippy to me. I had the pictures too. We weren't supposed to take pictures and shit, but I'm like,
nigga said, I got to sneak one. Yeah.
Wicked for that. On the real.
Bro, so, okay, you know, I resonate with what you're saying because we spend so much time in grind mode. We don't really spend a lot of time in celebration mode.
Man.
We spend a lot of time in, okay, I just made that move. Okay, I got to do something next. I can't just settle for that one. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm working on my event, which will be Saturday, but we already in the
event,
talks.
by the way.
Yeah, we already in the talks for the event that we doing after that. You know what I'm saying? But
so
that's the industry.
When you have that event, just stay present. Try to stay present as possible during the whole day. Yeah. And that's what I'm learning. When it's happening, be present.
Yeah. Well, a lot of the time when you do things, people mention it to you and they mention it in a way that it's bigger than you ever realize, huh? That's crazy how that is.
Yeah.
You can't never but okay, so how long did it take you to really understand what you just told me? To just live in the moment and be in the moment?
I'm still learning.
Yeah.
I'm still learning. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm still learning. Like, when I went to go see the movie, I went specifically with my girl and my producer. I ain't go with a gang of homies. I ain't go with a gang of... I wanted to be present. You know, I didn't want to be around a gang of industry motherfuckers. I made sure. Like, that's some shit I got to tell myself, and I'm still learning how to do that, though.
Bro,
you know?
You made it on one of the biggest productions of our lifetime.
Yeah.
And then you got your first placement on that.
Man. And then when the fucking shit was scrolling, I'm like, damn.
Look at me.
Written and performed by AirPlane James. I'm like, man.
Look at me.
I did that. You know, these are things that, you know, you always wanted to do.
Yeah.
It can be anybody, but it's you.
It's you. It could be anybody but it's you. That's a bar right there if I ever heard one, man.
Yeah.
Wow. So June 18th, you know what I'm saying, 2021, first artist out of East Side of South Central to have his own meal at Louisiana Fried Chicken. Mm-hmm. You really shut it down, you know what I'm saying, and secured East Side. Everybody had the East Side special shirts. I didn't pull up. I was you probably saw somebody that looked like me.
For sure.
But I was able to see the videos that you had posted. And you know, y'all in that section, shout out to Trunk Radio, I seen he was there. Y'all were in the section, you had the employees wearing the East Side special shirts. Okay, I think you said something about the East Side special. Is it nuggets or is it what's the East Side special?
The East Side special?
Yeah.
That was 4 wings and some fries.
Okay, 4 wings and some fries. Shout out to that. And everybody pulled up and got one. Mm-hmm. Wow. 3 hours, no problem.
No problems. And you know where that's at. That shit right there.
Yeah, on Century and Broadway.
It's in some shit now.
Century and Broadway. Now, after that day, you said you felt like that was that moment for you.
Yeah. I feel like if I don't do nothing else, shit, I did that. Yeah. You know?
Yeah, shout out to Louisiana Fried Chicken, and then it's just crazy.
That's history.
And it's just crazy because his roots is New Orleans. Have you been to New Orleans yet?
I have not.
Okay, when you going?
I'm trying to go for my birthday, man. My birthday March 20th. So
okay, so you tapped in with a lot of family out there?
I have not really. You know, I got in this group chat with like on Facebook with my family and shit, and you know we supposed to be linking up, but we haven't really made nothing concrete yet.
Okay, now here's another big thing that y'all might not know about AirPlane James: Super Bowl commercial. October 2021, the Eastside Riders Bike Club Super Bowl Legacy Program. And this is how you debuted Eastside Special 2. Speak on being up, and that was the Super Bowl that was in LA, right?
Yeah.
Ooh, long big time.
Man, it's just about shit. Like I had no idea that was going to be in the Super Bowl for real. I just wanted to do some dope shit and give back to the community and do something with the community. John and the Eastside Bike Riders or whatever, shout out to them. They doing some dope shit for the community. I had reached out. I wanted to do a bike ride and then, you know, feed the homeless. And he was like, man, look, this is what we do. Yeah. Let's come together and do it together. Yeah. So I made it that and then made it also available for anybody else who wanted to come and then listen to the project along the bike ride. Like that's how... That was my listening party for Eastside Special 2.
We're
going to ride amongst the community. We're going to give back, and then y'all going to listen to the project while we do it.
That's crazy, bro. That was dope, man.
And then after that, I mean, actually the day of, John told me, like, yo, man, these, you know, shout out, you know, this, he introduced me to the cameraman and shit. He's like, yeah, man, he's from Super Bowl. They're filming for the Super Bowl. What?
Yeah.
So, and then he was like, yeah, so, you know, this is going to be in it. They're going to air it during halftime. And I'm like,
wow. That's incredible.
Favor. Man, like my granny say.
Man, talk about being in the right place at the right time. You know what I'm saying?
That's one of them moments.
That's a beautiful thing, man. So we all know that you are inspired by T-Pain. Give us your favorite T-Pain song.
Damn.
I feel like he finna say bartender.
Nah.
Oh, okay.
Right Hand.
Right Hand. Right Hand. I don't know about that one.
Yeah, it's on Epiphany.
Yeah, that was way
Go listen to that.
Epiphany was hard.
Yeah.
Epiphany
all
was
his
really
albums hard.
Yeah, they are hard. They are hard.
Go listen to the deep cuts, but man, his melodies and shit like that. Yeah. I'm glad you brought that up too, because I always be forgetting my boy T-Pain when they ask me like who my influences is. So
shout out to T-Pain. I'm gonna put you in the beach house. Right on the edge of Costa Rica.
Like,
you know what I'm saying? That goes,
around that time,
bro.
like, man, I fucking play that shit out on my ringtone, the Sidekick.
Really? The Sidekick ringtone?
Yeah, man.
Top 5.
I can't never listen to that shit no more.
Hey, bro, the Sidekick days was a day that we won't ever get again, man.
Right. But that's why I feel like LA Twitter is. LA Twitter is like the Sidekick.
Well, you see, they had some app where you can chirp again or something like that.
It would never be the same.
Yeah,
hey, you remember your AIM name?
Yeah, my AIM name was Fresh Weirdo. Word? Really?
Fresh weirdo.
Yeah. But I think
Mine
it
wasn't too. Mine wasn't far behind. My shit was called Stacked Up Goon. Stacked Up Goon.
Stacked up. Well, see, I feel like weirdo was that time where that was a cool word back then.
What was it again? Say it again.
Come on, bro. Fresh weirdo, bro. For real. That was, but I mean, we do. I mean, it's a lot of stuff. We all got the moment as a kid. We like, why did we do? Like, I wore skinny jeans and all that, bro. And
I definitely got the skinnies off.
Was you jerking?
I was. I jerked for a total of a week.
The homie said, "What happened in that week that made that such a short-lived career?"
Shit, went to a party in the 9-0s and shit. That shit got ugly. Oh. I was like, never again.
It wasn't about the jerking.
It wasn't about the jerking.
Yeah.
It was never like, bro, it was always older niggas at these young ass parties. Weird ass niggas
doing up tier.
You feel me? But yeah, I was like, yeah, I'm cool off this. You feel me? Niggas pulled blowers and all type of shit. Like we barely made it up out of there. It was like,
And you know, that's crazy because as
I'm
kids,
cool off this shit.
We experience so much, bro. Mm-hmm. And our parents may not ever know about that, but that's something that you can't.
And that's scary raising your own kids. Because I be looking at my grandma like, damn, because I'm a worrier, like, you know, like.
And you a Pisces too. Shout out to Pisces gang.
I'm like, man, my kids can't do shit. Like when they be at the park and shit. They be at the park. I be like, okay, hold on.
Basketball defense. You know what I'm
saying? You feel me? But like, they mom be like just chilling. I'm like, man, how you just chilling? Like, I don't know what I'm gonna do if they get a broken bone or some shit. Like,
well, I mean, that's just your trait. You feel me? Like, I have a boy, so I'm more so like you gonna have to be able to handle yourself. I can't run after you if you fall. You got to get up, son. Like you know what I'm saying. So I think that right there is a little difference. And like I said, shout out to Pisces gang. My birthday February 21st. His is March 21st.
So you're Pisces too?
Yeah.
Oh,
so that's
the connection
for sure.
There.
That's
man.
why. Well, that's the big reason why I'm having my event on February 18th because it's my 30th birthday, and I wanted to bring it in. I was like, I want to be with people. Then I thought to myself, you should have your own panel. Have your own panel. Have people perform because this is what I want to do. Yeah, you feel me? So I put all the money into it.
Got a nice little lineup there too, bro.
I appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it. I put all my money into it, all that. You feel me? And
talk your shit.
And I'm blessed by God to be in this situation, bro.
Yes,
you
sir.
Know what I'm saying? So, last but not least, Airplane James, what do you clap it up for when you think about everything you've been through and where you stand today?
Man, resilient. I clap it up for resiliency and being relentless.
That's right. Being relentless. You got to be relentless, undeniable, and all that. Yes, sir. Your boy J.Brock, Clap It Up LA, Airplane James, and Airplane James is still hurt. So y'all make sure y'all go run that up.
Yes, sir.